Hello racers, what is going on? And welcome back to another longer commentated video. Today I'm here at Monza, driving a Ferrari in a 25% online race with short qualifying, so that should go well, as do all online races really. And stick around for the entire video because this race really had everything. Activating the arrest and barreling down the main straight now to start my first flying lap, but that's running wide at the first Lesmo, that's not very cool. And now I'm gonna outbrake myself again and run wide here at Ascari, so that's two huge mistakes in this lap now. But anyway, it still puts me in P2, 6 tenths behind the Navadri 1 guy. And yeah, as I return to the pit after that lap, there are usual scenes in online racing going on just there. Somebody has just gotten assassinated in front of me, so that went well for them. As you can see, quite tight margins between myself, P3 and P4, less than a tenth in it. So I will be trying really hard to get a good second lap in. Now going out with that second lap, the Mercedes over there is practicing ballet. I think that lap was clean and had no mistakes in it, but ironically I pretty much matched my previous effort. And that's the end of qualifying now, and I'm in P4. The full results just coming up on screen now. Pretty much what you expect from an online race. A large field sprint and then some random, 5th place grid penalty for causing collisions. Now we are on the grid and getting underway. It's a very slow getaway from me here. But I don't have it as bad as the Mercedes in the front row because he has disconnected, braking really early for the first corner to try to just survive for now, getting forced over this curve here, and the safety car's been deployed immediately. The Mercedes, the disconnected Mercedes, has actually got a 5-second time penalty, which is notable because the AI usually never get penalties on this game. Now going nicely into the pits here, braking as always, and well, the Alpha has just breached a hole through several dimensions with that crash there. Of course that is my speeding penalty, and of course that is my penalty for causing a collision, because how dare I respect the pit lane speed limit, how dare I respect the rules at all? Let's just give me a 10-second time penalty for obeying the rules. As you can see there, my crew held me up there, but none of my 5-second time penalties got removed, and that will be a common theme in this race. None of my 5-second time penalties were getting removed, so that was a very nice glitch, very helpful to just let me carry this baggage of 5-second time penalties. I was not a happy cookie switching the pit assist back on after that, and I was not yet aware of the penalty glitch, so I'm coming right back into the pit for a very legit pit entry there, using the assist this time, and going for another set of mediums. I don't even know what is happening on this restart, everyone just getting tangled up, the two cars are just going tangled up all over the place, the disconnected McLaren getting held up, and now they have officially lost their marbles as they went left at Parabolica there. Using ERS, using Rich Mix, now barreling down the main straight again on the restart, and there's just a wall of cars here, nowhere for me to go, because if I went to the right, I'd be told to give the position back because that's outside the track boundary. Now heading down towards the first corner, and everyone is already piling in, already making contact, pretty much what you expect from an online restart. The McLaren and Renault getting wrong, I get past the McLaren, someone has completely skipped out the first corner. Now using the ERS to get past the Renault, really surprised that he didn't smash me off at that point. The Williams has ground to a halt in the middle of an active racetrack, so that's not very smart for him. Braking late, so I nearly went into the back of the Red Bull. Everyone just going wrong, the McLaren into the gravel. Let's see if I can gain any more positions. And I can, because the Red Bull is already understeering fully of the circuit, and I get past him, I gobble him up. That's 3 positions now gained on this restart lap, and now I'm right behind the Alpha who has rear-ended me going into the pits previously, so that's a bit of a personal vendetta for me. And he's trying to get past the disconnected Mercedes into us, carried there, but nothing doing there, as they all get concertinaed up as a result, and he's now gone into the back of the Mercedes and lost his front wing, now trying to get past the Mercedes, and the safety car's been called out, and I was ahead of the Mercedes, but obviously the game is biased towards the AI, so apparently that's his position now. Apparently I was wrong to slow down for the safety car delta, like I get penalized again for, respecting the rules, and now in the lead under the safety car, and that just happened. Well, wait, that hasn't just happened. Let's ignore that. I never did that. Now having to pause the game because the McLaren was bumping me at the rear in every corner, and he was getting 5-second time penalties for this. I was actually scared to lead this race at the restart, so I went into the pit back again. In hindsight, that was the wrong decision. I should have stayed out and pulled away from the field. but going into the pit. Now on the restart, the Mercedes has completely spun off the track. And oh my god, what is this game? Why is this an illegal overtake? I mean, the guy has lost control, he was fully off the circuit into the grass. And what am I meant to do in this situation? Am I meant to like brake for him and just wait for him, now contemplating and eventually letting him back through? Of course, he got an illegal overtake there. The Red Bull rear-ended him. They both got 5-second time penalties for that, so that's a really awesome game. The AlphaTauri, the disconnected AlphaTauri here is going very, very slow, so I get past him. Of course, that's illegal because the AI are just gods. They can do anything and not get penalized. Now I think the restart is on because the front guys have gone 3 wide, but that's still illegal. I'm not giving that back because the Mercedes is already past the AlphaTauri as well. Now getting past the nasty Alfa Romeo, and Navadri1 and my teammate are side by side into the Retafilo, and well, that just happened. 3 wide is never going to work into the first corner in Monza. I don't even know what's going on here. And before you click away from this video, I should explain myself. So basically, not using the racing line, I have to navigate myself using the distance boards. So some distance boards were just removed, so I was unable to get my braking point right. So that was just what happened. I was not going for the impossible dive bomb, that was just a late braking mistake. Now the nasty Alfa Romeo and the spinning Mercedes have both crashed out, so that's karma for them. I'm getting back into the pits, of course, to change my wing. I'm gonna be last now, but honestly, who cares at this point? The race is ruined by some bullshit penalties. Now, well, that also just happened because the auto pit exit just steered me over there. Was unable to avoid that just. And now setting the fastest lap of the race, absolutely annihilating the previous fastest lap by like 1.3 seconds. If I remember correctly, and then still improving it by over 7/10. So yeah, I know it's quite blunt to talk about fastest laps, but that was only my really joy remaining from this race. But the race is really not over. The Red Bull has just pulled over and retired her, and I've lost control and hard into the wall on the front axle, the heavy contact. Well, that's no damage at all. Okay game, just cheers, I'll just drive on then, no damage. And at the end of the race now, Mr. Mormants has navigated all of the carnage to win for AlphaTauri. I'm coming home in a P5, 11 points in the back. My teammate up on the podium, so not a bad day for the Tifosi. So that's the end results. Only 6 cars making it to the finish. Or should I say 4, because 2 were disconnected. So the lesson learned for today is to always have the pit assist on in online races, because you never know when a lunatic is going to rear-end you into the pit. And if you like all this random F1 game content, subscribe to the channel for more.